That is some of the campaign literature that your party has been pumping out. And you've got a bit of a reputation for doing this in the past as well. Now, I just want to have a look at this. This is North East Somerset, the Liberal Democrats North East Somerset, Liberal Democrat campaign literature, results of a survey done in the constituency of Jacob Rees-Mogg. You would think this was a two-horse race, wouldn't you, between the Conservatives on 38% and the Lib Dems on 32%, until you look at the very, very tiny small print at the bottom, which says the question was, imagine that the result in your constituency was expected to be very close between the Conservative and Liberal Democrat candidates, and none of the other parties were competitive. In this scenario, which party would you vote for? And I just want to show the last result from this constituency at the last election, which hopefully we should be able to bring up now, which shows that actually the Conservatives were on 53% and Labour were on 34%, the Lib Dems on 8.3%. I mean, this is entirely misleading, isn't it?
Well, I think politics has changed significantly since the 2017 election.
On.
No, it has.
No, this is embarrassing.
No, it has. It has. Look, in May, the last national elections that we had in this country, the Liberal Democrats beat both the Conservative Party and the Labour Party. That is the first time that's happened for 100 years. Something very different is happening in politics now. Why don't you just show the national polling?
I mean, that is misleading.
Well, it was a specific poll in that particular seat, and we've labelled what the question was clearly. And in the local elections, I mean, in that constituency, Jacob Rees-Mogg now has a Liberal Democrat councillor, right? So the Liberal Democrats have been making progress and winning in that area, and part of the reason for that is that the people who voted Labour in 2017 because they thought that Labour would stand up to remain in the EU have been bitterly disappointed, and they know that now it's the Liberal Democrats who are the place to vote for if you want to stop Brexit.
How can you criticise some of the stuff that was said in the EU election campaign when you are pumping out things that are misleading as well? I mean, this is like the £350 million on the side of a bus.
Look, I mean, we've said exactly what the question is. You know, it's labelled on there what the question is that it relates to, so anybody that's interested in looking at it can read what that question is. You know, if you talk about that figure on the side of a bus, that's something which, you know, just bore no resemblance whatsoever to reality and, you know, wasn't calculated in a way that made sense. So it's entirely different.